not gonna lie, I'm struggling a little bit out here, folks, because every single time I open up the news, and I get it, the news is based around sensationalizing everything to make it feel bad, but there are a lot of warning signs happening right now that make someone like me very, very afraid. Like, there's recently a thing where the federal government is requesting, not just from my state, but from multiple states, the voter registration rolls. Not just like the public voter roll that says whether someone voted, but like the actual detailed information of who they are, where they live, who they've registered for in the past, who they're registered for now. Like all these things that you don't really ask for unless you're planning to get a list of people, you know? So, like, there's all these things that keep happening, and an entire swath of the population is head in the sand because they hate politics and don't want to deal with it because they don't understand that politics affects everything in life. Literally everything. All decisions downstream that affect our lives made at the top level. Every single thing of how money gets spent and where it gets dispersed made at the top level. And we have this like guise that we can vote our way in and vote our interests in, but every single person in Congress, not every, but like basically all of them, have like millions of dollars in their bank accounts, and they all have businesses, they all have these ways to do things, and they just collect and consolidate power, and then these parties like put people on the platform. They're like, yeah, let's do the thing, or they're just a bunch of sheep that just follow it because if they be they're like good little boys and good little girls and wait their turn, they'll amass their wealth by having a bunch of trade secrets behind the scenes, and then you wind up with a whole bunch of other bullshit. And it's like, they're not taking care of the problems. They're not doing anything. The federal government is compiling like lists of people. Thank God they're incompetent as all get out. But it's just like, what am I supposed to do, dude? What am I supposed to think when the federal government at the top level and all the little people behind the scenes, who the frick actually listens to Stephen Miller on Fox News? I do. Okay, I listen to the words he speaks, and he's the one that demanded ICE keep doing 100,000 like detainments a month, right? He wants 100,000 a month. He goes on Fox News and says some of the most unhinged stuff I have ever seen that has only been replicated one other time in history. Okay, just saying. Just saying. Not just asking questions, just freaking saying, okay? So what am I supposed to think when these people are using this rhetoric on their public sources to disperse to the masses to make someone like me out like a T word? I'm not a T word. I'm just a guy that has a microphone that says human on it because I care about humans. Just humans, okay? I only care about humans. And if you're antithetical to humans, it's just like, you make it real hard, man. You make it real freaking hard.